Last week, I uploaded a video ranking every single leaked Euro kit, and a lot of the kits in that video weren't actually that good, and I thought I could do better, so I created my own. I did this using FIFA Kit Creator, which is an amazing tool where you can make your own epic kits like the ones on screen now. You can even put them into FIFA like I did here. Anyway, today's video is about my Euro kits that I've created. I did these a few months ago, and now it's time to take a look at them, starting with Group A. The hosts, Germany. Now this kit features the Germany flag fading down. I also chose to use centralized logos. The main focus for this is the German flag, which also appears on the sleeve cuffs. So that is my Germany kit, and I think it's one of my better ones. Moving on to Hungary. This one's more simple, a red base, with a zigzaggy sort of pattern that represents the Hungarian northern hills in the north of the country. Next up, Switzerland, a red and white shirt. The pattern here is supposed to represent the mountains of the Swiss Alps. As you can see, the lines are going up and down. I chose to put white on the sleeves just so the colours reflect the flag a little bit more. The final team from Group A is Scotland. Now I've gone for one slightly similar to one kit they've had previously. Now I thought that this really simple, toned out type of Scotland kit looks really good. So I decided to make a slightly cleaner one myself, with blue, white in all the usual places, and then a big logo behind the main Scotland logo that's faded into the blue. This kit is simple, but I think it looks really good. Moving on to the first team in Group B. This Spain kit is red with some crazy yellow swipes on the right hand side. I wanted to do something different. This doesn't look like any Spain kit you've ever seen before, and I think it looks good. Next up is Croatia. Now, I found it very difficult to design a Croatia kit without being boring with the checkers, so I decided to mix it up sort of like they did in 2022, but I think mine are better arranged, sort of around the number rather than just completely randomly. Next up is Italy. This one's a little bit more retro. It's got some white lines on the sides with green borders and red borders representing the flag. It has these thin blue lines going down the middle representing ancient Roman architecture. It sort of looks like a column on a Roman temple. Next is Albania. I have yet again taken inspiration from the flag of the country. It features the bird on the flag in the red. Maybe this one's a bit messy, but I think it works. I also like how the dark red from the bird goes into the Albanian badge. Now for England in Group C. Hopefully football comes home in a kit like this. Takes inspiration from our home kit from the 1982 World Cup. The shirt we used in Spain is one of our most famous kits, so I thought I'd remake it for this year's shirt. It has a similar pattern at the top, but I decided to make the colours a little bit brighter. I also decided to put the Adidas 3 stripes away from the bit at the top. By the way, I'm using Adidas for all of these kits just because I couldn't be asked to change the brand. Next up is Denmark. For this one, I just used the design that I used on the Southampton kit for all of my other videos. This works even better for Denmark because they normally have a shirt that has a red base. Just like Southampton, they've used this thin white stripe design before in previous kits, so I think it works well. The next team is Slovenia, and they're one of those countries that don't really use the colours of their flag for some reason. I chose this really cool mint sort of colour that's similar to the one on their badge. I paired that colour with some black to make this cool looking zigzag on the left. It's a Slovenia kit like no other, which is why I think it's so cool. Moving on to the final team in Group C. This is a Serbia kit, and it features these subtle slashings of light red going through the red, with blue and white as the secondary colours. It's very simple, but I think it works well. Next up is France. It's got this cool French pattern going down it, but the main thing here is the colours. I love the navy blue and the gold, and these great colours are what makes the kit look good in my opinion. Next up is the Netherlands. Obviously you had to go with an orange shirt, but my one is crazy. It's got the Dutch flag represented in the left of the kit because I don't think they often actually choose to use the red, white and blue of their flag. I've also put the Dutch badge in a diamond shape because I just thought that looked cool. Next up is Austria. The shirt I've done for them is similar to the one from Euro 2020. That shirt is sort of spotty for some reason, so I decided to take that theme and improve it. My spots are all close together and faded into the red, and I think the black and the white work very well as secondary colours. I think I did a decent job at making a crap kit look better. Next up is Wales. This one I really had no idea what to do, so I basically just put a Welsh dragon on there, put it up to size 1000 and came up with this. It's something different and I like the logo placement on this one. Moving on to Group E. Belgium is the first team that I've done, and this kit is very interesting. It has the badge in the middle and the colours of the flag on the right hand side. Just imagine it on the players, I think it would look good. It's laid out completely different to how a normal kit would, but I think it does look good. Now for Ukraine. A yellow shirt with a cool little pattern. I just found it and thought it looked good on the kit. Decided to put the badge in the middle just to make it look a bit more interesting, but other than that, this one's pretty simple. My next kit is a Slovakia kit. This one's another crazy one. It's blue with this cool pattern going through in white and red, representing the mountains of Slovakia. It's one of my favourite ones just because of how unique it is. Next up is Romania. This one feels more retro. It's got these red and blue stripes on the right hand side of the kit, and the logo is in the middle. This is a modern kit with a retro twist, and I think it looks great. On to the final group. Portugal is the first team in Group F, and their shirt is pretty cool. I don't think it's showing up on this picture, but there's a nice castle pattern going through that red, and what I really like about this is the yellow and the green on the collar and the cuffs, because I think they work well with the Portuguese red. Next up is Turkey, and I've gone for another crazy one. It's got these white shapes at the top which form around the centralized logos. There's also stripes of light and dark red going down the base. And overall, I think this will be one of the most eye-catching shirts at the tournament. Moving on to Greece. Their shirt is slightly more simple than Turkey's. It features 5 blue stripes going down and black logos. The idea for this shirt was similar to the one with Italy in that I tried to make the blue stripes look like an ancient Greek column. You have to admit, this looks like a very Greek shirt. And the final shirt that I've designed is Czechia. My main focus for this shirt was using the light red and the light blue as much as possible to make this white shirt a bit more interesting. It has centralized logos in those colours and stripes in those colours either side of it. I think it does work well. There we have it, all 24 Euro teams shirts looked at. But I actually did some more. This Sweden shirt with this cool blue thing going on the right hand side. A Northern Ireland shirt with some cool patterning going through the green. A Moldova shirt that's just got blocks of colour everywhere. And a Finland shirt which has got this cool design at the bottom. And those are all the Euro kits I've designed. Thanks for watching. Comment down below which one's your favourite, which one's your least favourite. There is some more Euro stuff coming soon. I did a combined 11 for every single group, and I'm going to be seeing which group is the most difficult, so stay tuned for that. I'll also be doing a video on Southampton's recent defeats to Hull City and Millwall at home. But while you're waiting, you can click the card on screen right now to watch some more videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.